This meeting is being recorded.
Good morning. Guys can see my screen.
Yes.
Yeah, please go on mute. Thank you. Let's go ahead and start today's session. It's going to be Abap class 4. Just give me a minute.
Sir, we are not audible. Hello.
Sir, your voice is muted, sir.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. I was talking on this one. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. I forgot to unmute myself. All right, guys, let me explain again once again. So what we're discussing about is last class we discussed about what is a Abap program, and we introduced you what is an internal table and what is a work area. and we written a simple program to fetch the data from the T001 table to display as output the data, right? So as you know that SAP has a backend database. The database contains a plenty of tables, and SAP system doesn't allow the Abap program to connect to the database tables directly and to display the data output through the program. So this is not possible. We are taking internal table help as a mediator in between the output and the database. Internal table is going to play a mediator role where it is going to connect to the backend database tables and fetch the data and fill into the internal table. From the internal table, we'll be sending one by one record to the work area table. From the work area table, we'll display the output. So what is the difference in between the database table? This is also a table, right? We have a lot of tables in the database. So what is the difference in between the database tables and internal table and work area table? Work area is also table. Database table is a permanent storage. Once you enter or create the data, it is going to store permanently. Whenever you open, the data is going to display. That's a permanent storage. And anybody can insert the data directly into database tables or create the data, modify, update. We can do all this kind of stuff. So this is a database tables. But what is a internal table? Internal table is nothing but it is a temporary table. Internal table is a temporary table. This temporary table is going to connect to the backend database tables because we do not have a direct access to connect it through a Abap program. It is going to connect to the backend database table and fetch the data and fill into the internal table. So internal tables will be creating while we are writing the program. I can say in the air, this table is a temporary and it is not going to store anywhere. Even you fill the data will not store permanently. The temporary table data will be available till the program get executed and terminated. Once the program get executed and terminated, the data and temporary table both, including the table itself, will be get deleted automatically. That's the reason we call it is an internal table. Only for to fetch the data and display during the program execution, we use this internal table. Then why we need a work area table? Internal table, we cannot directly send the data to the output. This is the output. When you say that, this is a output. We cannot read the data directly from the internal table. Output is nothing but reading the data and displaying the data or presenting the data. That's the reason this is not possible. That's the reason we are taking a work area table help to get one by one record into the work area. From the work area table, we can read the data and display the data into the output. But the difference in between the internal table and the work area table, internal table can contain some multiple or unlimited rows, just like your permanent table, but work area contains only one row at a time. So it contains only one, or I can say single row record work area, because work area structure doesn't allow you to load multiple records at the same time. One record will get loaded, it will display output, this record will be get deleted, again the second record will get loaded, it will display output, and the second record will get deleted. It goes on, it will be in the loop till you reach to the last record. Let it be you have a millions of records or billions of records, it doesn't matter, the system will take care of quickly loading the work area, right? So this is a very too important concept before we start writing the program. So I already explained to you what is a standard internal tables, sorted internal tables, hashed internal tables, and we written one example to display the data from the backend database table called T001 and display the company code, company name, and city. And if you remember in the previous classes or beginning of the classes or course, I explained to you, SAP has so many tables. It is a centralized enterprise database system. So all the modules, SAP has a plenty of modules. Let's say sales and distribution. You enter all the sales related data, it gets stored into one place. Let's say, for example, you enter all the material related information, all the material information like product information, it gets stored into one place. Let's say, for example, HR, all related to the human resources, number of employees, their salaries and everything, you create, it will get stored. For example, let's say FICO, financial and accounting. If you enter all the related your financial matters of your company, you update you how much you're receiving, what is a credit, what is a debit, what is a balance, all these things will get stored into one database. But each module contains a different set of tables, right? All these tables will be getting storing into your database system. So these tables will be created by the SAP. We can also call these tables as a predefined tables or ready-made tables. Why SAP is creating a predefined ready-made tables with a structure like including a field names and everything? Because SAP did a research for each and every business, how the business will run in the world. Based on the research, they came to know that there are certain set of information every business is using, that is a standard information. Based on the standard information for which belongs to all the business, they created a tables. They created only tables with a structure, not with the data. Once we purchase the SAP product, SAP software, the companies start filling the data. For example, let's say Amazon. Amazon has a different set of business. They'll sell the products and buy the products. So according to them, they'll have only selling, customer information, buying information, product information. That's a completely different set of business. Go to BMW. It's an automobile industry. Go to the Tata Motors. It is an automobile industry. Let's go to Apollo Hospitals. It is a hospitality information, the business, right? Every business has a different sectors. Let's go to Reliance. Reliance have so many business. They have a manufacturing sectors. They have like utilities. For example, Reliance Power, Reliance Gas, Reliance Motors, Reliance Fresh, Reliance Mart. So all these set of businesses, they have a set of data, right? So based on that, most of the business, they buy something or sell something or they provide some service. This is a standard, right? So based on the standard information, they created a tables. What is the use of that? If you buy the SAP software, we can save lot of time of designing of your tables and what fields we required, how many fields we need, how we can store the data. So we can save all these detailed, like, the working sessions. Otherwise, if you don't have this information, we need to spend all your employees to design based on your company, how we need to store the data, how many tables we want. It's completely time consuming process. If you buy SAP, since it is providing a predefined tables, we can save lot of designing time because it is coming with the ready-made tables. All right. So these ready-made tables we call predefined tables. And in case whatever the tables they are providing to us, if it is not meeting our business requirements, for example, let's say I started a business called bank, ICICI Bank, and I purchased SAP because I have a lot of customers. I'm doing a lot of business like selling a credit cards, uh, providing a bank loans like a personal loan, car loan, house loan. I need to maintain all this information. I need a software. I'll go for like a ERP, nothing but SAP. And SAP provided that you have a FICO is one of the good financial information. You can use this for banking purpose. Okay, sir, I feel whatever the tables you provided, I don't think so it is meeting my business requirement. Then what I need to do? Then SAP said that don't worry, whatever the tables we're providing, if it is not suitable for your requirement, still you have options to go ahead and create your own tables. If in case, if the customer, whoever purchased a SAP software, we call them as a customers. In case if the customer wants to create his own table, that is called customized tables. Always the customized table starts with the Z letter, Z or Y. So you can say Z customer table, Y employee table. If they want to create, they need to use the name, the letter with the starting with the Z or Y. Why we need to do like this? Because SAP created all the tables which starts with A to X letters. It is reserved. A to X letters, any table starts with the in between A to X letters, that is predefined. For example, T001. It started with the T. It is a company code table. For example, KNA1. It started with a K, right? So these tables are customized. We have so many, plenty of hundreds of tables, excuse me, that starts with the A or X letter, A in between, A to X, any letter. If you want to create your own tables, you can create, but the table should starts with a Z or Y. We call them customized table because I'm customizing based on my requirement. All right, guys. So it's very easy to understand internal table. While you keep writing the program, it will be easy for you to start understanding why we're going to write the using the work area and all the stuff. All right. So this is what we learned, last class. Let's get into the second example. Let's go to the today's class. Okay, let's write example, like I can say 2. We'll write one more program. Display customer details like customer number, name, city, and country from customer table. How I can display this one? Okay, to do this one, let's get into the program. First, step 1. Step 1, I said that if you want to write any program, the transaction code is going to be SC38. This is a Abap editor, right? We need to enter that one. Let's get into this SAP system. SC38, press enter. It will take you to the Abap editor initial screen. This is a place where you're going to start writing your program. You say that we written already 4 programs. This is the 5th program. I'm going to click on create. It's a July batch 05. It's a 5th program. Click on create. It is going to ask you what is the title. Let's say display customer details. And it's going to ask you what type of program is it executable? Is it a include program, module pool, function group? We're going to see all these options later. Let's select it is an executable program because I'm going to execute after writing my program. Click on save. Immediately it is going to ask you what is a package. I already explained to you in a previous class. A package is nothing but a folder like object which will help us to transport your program from system landscape. In the previous classes we already discussed the system landscape. We have 3 different types of systems or servers available in real time in any company. That is going to be your development system, your quality system, your production system. All the programs we write in the development system. If you want to transport from development system to the quality system, we need a container. That is a transport container, kind of a truck kind of thing. So this is a container where your program will be carried into the quality system and it will import into your quality system. This transporter, this container is nothing but a package. We call it is a package. Okay, so this package will help us to transport your program from one system to another system similarly. Okay, that is nothing but a package. Okay, so by default what happens is whenever you join in the company as a Abapper, and first if they ask you to write any program, when you reach to the screen you can ask your colleagues or your manager, hey, what is a package we are using in our project? They will provide the information to you. That package also starts with a Z. Let's say for example it will be Z Abap like I can say BMW project. Okay, I'm just giving an example. It will be like this. Okay, so it has to be you need to get your package details. Otherwise, if you don't enter your package, this program will not be transportable. And there is one more option. You can select local object. What do you mean by local object? Whenever I select a local object, it is going to automatically assign the package called TMP. TMP is nothing but temporary package. What does it mean? It means that if you store your program into a temporary package, it is not transportable. What does it mean? It means that it cannot transport from dev to quality or quality to production system. It is a non-transportable package. So for time being, we are selecting local object. What does it mean? Local package, TMP. We don't want to transport. Okay, we are learning how to create a programs for time being. Click on local object. When you click on local object, it is going to create, this is a place we call Abap editor. This is a place where you're going to write your Abap code. Okay, and what is my requirement here? My requirement is I want to display customer details like a customer number, name, city, country from customer table. This is my requirement, right? Okay, so now identify fields. What are the fields we want? Let's say customer number. Let me give like this. It will be more easy to understand. Customer number, this is a field 1. Customer name, this is a field 2. City, field 3. Country, field 4. So 4 fields I want to get from this table called customer table. Okay, let's. Which table? Customer table. Okay, let's go ahead and look it into what table we have in the SAP. I told you, right, if I am into one particular screen, I want to jump into another screen. What is a transaction, like, options we need to use? T code options, /O/N. I told you 2 options. What happens if I use /O?
It
It will
will
open
stay in the
new
present
window.
and open in the
Existing
new
window
window.
will be as it is.
If I say /O, it opens new screen. Is it the answer?
Yes, sir. It will open
Okay.
new window
Okay.
and
What?
existing screen will be also there.
Okay. What about if I say new?
Existing screen will disappear and it will open new window.
Okay. Let me show you this. You see, this is only one window I have here. I have 2 options to go back to another screen. If I want to open another screen, I want to see the data into the customer table. So you have 2 options. Cancel this and type the new transaction code. But I don't want to cancel. I want to keep it open. Then you have 2 options. /O. If I open, it is going to replace the same screen with a different screen. Okay, I don't want that. If I say new, then what happens is, if I enter any transaction code /1, it is going to open a new screen. Is it what we're going to try to say that? Let's try this one. So then what happened? /N is going to open a new screen, but existing screen will get replaced. Okay, don't get confused. /N existing screen will get replaced with the new screen. /O, it will open new window and beside new window besides existing window or screen. Okay, this is a very handy keywords. You need to remember this because you'll be keep opening a lot of new windows. See, for example, it is came back to welcome screen. Okay, let me open this. I'm going back against SC38 and same program. If I click on create, it says it's already created. Can you see? It's already exist. How I can go back to my program? You need to say display or change. Since it is not yet created, I want to go to edit mode. That's a change. Click on change. It will go to edit mode. This is how you open all your existing programs. Okay, now /O SE11 is a transaction code if you want to check the existing tables data. Press enter. See, it opens a new screen besides the existing screen. Okay, now what table I want to look it into right now? Customer table. We have a predefined table called KNA1. That is a customer table. Okay, let's go back here. What is a table? Which table we want to get? KNA1. That is a customer table. Okay, and a transaction code to open existing tables, T code S11. You can use S11 T code to open any existing table. All right. Okay. Now I open the existing table. I want to see how the structure is in a customer table. What are the fields I want? I want a customer number field, customer name field, city field, country field. What is the technical names? We need to get the names of these fields. Click on display. So if you're first time you're writing all these things, we need to go and check into the table. While you keep writing the programs, it will get by hearted. We don't need to go and check the table. See, what is the thing first you want? Customer number, customer name, city. Then what else you want? Country. Where is the country? Here it is. Right? So these are the fields. Okay, this is a description. Customer number. What is the field name? Kunar. Name. What is the field name? Name 1. Why we have a name 1 and name 2? It's a first name and last name. City. What is the field name? ORT01. Country. What is the field name? REGIO. So these are the names we want. Okay, let's get into the field name. Kunar. That's a field. Name 1. That's a field. Then what is a city? ORT01. Okay. Country. REGIO. So I came to know what is a table name. I came to know what is a field names. That's it, right? This is an important thing. Let's get into program. Start writing. First, what I told you, right? If you want to display the data from this customer table, we need to know what are the fields first. Then we need to declare the same field data types. Let's get into this one. What is the data type for Kunar? Character. What is the length? 10. What is a name data type? Character. Length 35. City character. Length 35. Country character. Length 3. So we need to know data types because we are storing the data into our temporary tables, right? To store the data, we need to know each field data type and length. Okay, let's get into your program. Okay, now I am going to start declaring my fields. To declare the fields, I told you, you need to use the keyword called data. Okay, data begin of work area. First, I'm creating work area. I'm creating a structure for my work area. What is a field? Kunar. What is the length? 10. What is a type? Data type? Character. Next, what is a field? Name 1. What is the length? 35. What is a type? Character. Next, ORT01. Length 35. Type character. Next, REGIO, or I can say land 1 also. I can land 1 is also country. Okay, you can give land 1 is 3. Let me go back and show you what is a land 1 here. Let's look for the land 1. Okay, look for land 1. If you don't identify anything here, you can simply do one thing. Click on Control F and type land 1, enter. Immediately it is going to show you in the first column. See, it's a country. Maximum will be 3 characters. Okay, I'm using a land 1 also. I can use REGIO also, but use land 1. Okay, so these are the things I want. Then end of work area. Okay, let me write the program, then I will explain to you each and every line why we're writing. Okay, next, define your internal table, create your internal table. I'm going to create internal table name called iTab. You can give any name. iTab, I want the same set of the fields. Do I need to mention again all these things? No. Let's copy this structure. It is already created work area. I want the same structure. So I'll copy from the work area. Very simple, right? I'm making my life simple. Data I tab like table of work area. I want like the table of work area. Exactly work area table structure I want. That's a meaning of this particular line. Okay. So I declared the work area structure, internal table structure. Oh, structures are ready. Now what? I need to fetch the data. Fetching the data, always use select statement. Select what data do you want? I want customer number, owner, customer name, what is name one, what is 01, land one. So only these fields data. From which table? From KNA1 table. Very good. Okay, after fetching, what do you want to do? I want to push it into internal table. Load into internal table. Okay, into table. Very, very simple, plain English. 10th class student also can understand this. Okay, select. See, select in the sense selecting. Selecting what? These fields. Okay, from where? From this table. Okay, what do you want to do? Put it into table. Where? Which table? Internal table. How simple it is. I tab. End with the full stop. Okay, you started fetching. All the data fetched or retrieved from the database table and filled into internal table. Now, internal table is a full of data which got it from KNA1 table. What do you want to do next? Push it into work area because I cannot display directly from internal table. So now I need to push all this data from internal table to work area. Okay, let's go ahead and do that one. So I told you, right? Work area contains only one row. So one by one record I need to read. So I'm going to loop at internal table. Okay, I'm going to internal table, need to select record by record, then put it into where? Into work area. Put it into work area. Okay, what happens the first record? Whenever you insert into work area, first record, I want to display as an output. To display output, the keyword is write. Okay, and one by one line, every record I want to display into a new line. So using a slash is a new line. Give space, always you need to give a space. So from the work area, I want to display the data one by one, record by record. So from which columns? Work area corner, work area name one, work area ORT01, work area land one. Done. End loop. That's it. Okay, this is a very simple program. It is going to display the data. Let me get into this and write a step by step, like why we are doing this one. For example, I said that I have a database. I have a KNA1 table, customer table, KNA1 table. This table contains, for example, let's say 500 records or 5000 records. Let's say 500 records. I want to display customer number, customer name, customer number is a column. Okay, let's say I have a columns here. Customer name, city, and land. These are the columns I have. I have a lot of other columns. Continuously, I have a lot of other columns. Okay, but I want to display only first three columns. These columns I don't want. I want only 1, 2, 3, or 4 columns data. How I can do this one? First thing is we're going to create a internal table. Internal table. Since we are selecting only 4 columns here, I'm creating a 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a corner. I'm writing with my mouse. Please bear with me. Corner. This is a name 1. This is a WART01. This is a country, land 1. Because I need only these 4, right? I created with the 4. The same structure also I'm creating in a work area. This is a internal table, I tab. I tab is nothing but internal table. I stands for internal, tab stands for table. This is a work area. Work area also I need a same structure. Corner, name one, what is 01 and land one, but it is contains only one row. Okay, this is a structure it will create. Step one, you can say step one, it created a structure. This is a step two, it is created this structure, step two. Now let's come to the step three. What I said, select these columns from this KNA table, then put it into internal table. So all the data 500 records, okay, getting into here. That is a step three. Okay, what next? Step four. This is a four. Loop at internal table into work area. Then putting into work area. Looping. What do you mean by loop? For example, let's say I'm getting here 500 records. Okay, so first record it will go. Fetch it and push it. Then again it will go back to look. That's a looping. Continuously looping, like running till the last record. Once there is no record, the loop will exit. So it is going to fetch the first record and it is going to display as the output. This is a step 4, and next what? Right is step 5. So this is a step 5. So first record goes and display. Delete it. It goes back. Second record, fetch it. Second record, display, push it to again output. Second record, it will display second. Like this, it is going to display 500 records and it is going to load one by one till 500th record. As simple as that, right? So any program, whenever you say you want to fetch the data from the backend, you need to start declaring your structure first. Work area, declare the structure, internal table, then fetch the data and put it into internal table. Then from the internal table, push it into work area. Once the data is in work area, display. As simple as that. Okay, let's go ahead and look for it. Once you complete writing the program, the first thing is we're going to click on check any errors. It shows any errors are there. If there is no errors, it will show you syntactically correct. Okay, now it is running, it is 0 errors. You clarify that. The next one, activate. Activate in the sense saving the program into your system. Okay, continue. Once it is activated, you see a bottom screen. It shows a message. It's activated. Immediately click on execute. When I click on execute, you see it is going to show you customer number, customer name, city, and country. Country maximum is 3 characters. See, it will show you all the company details. Whichever the companies we are dealing with, that will show you all the company. Your company, if it is a real time, for example, your company is dealing with so many companies, then we'll be adding all these things. Like you can say these companies may be providing you raw materials. Let's say, for example, Apple iPhone, they purchase the screen from one company, they purchase the cable from other company, they purchase memory from other company, they purchase like a body from other company, batteries from other company, right? They don't manufacture all these things. So always any manufacturing sector, they will buy the raw materials from the vendor. So they will store all the vendors. These are all the customer details, right? Vendor details and customer details. For example, let's say customer starts buying it, then they will store the customer details also. Vendors are different, customers are different. Vendors are nothing but who supplies the products to you. Customers are who purchase the products from you. That is the difference in between vendors and customers. This is how we can write the program. All right. Okay. So as of now, we were declaring, let's go back to here. Getting into the next topic. As of now, you see that We are declaring all the fields with a type and character. If I want to know what is the length of this one and what is the type of this one, I need to always open a table side. I need to look for land. It is a character. It is a length 3. This is a time consuming process for me. It is taking a lot of time. Since it is a three to four fields, it is a simple thing. Tomorrow they ask me to fetch 50 columns. Then what I need to do? I need to go and look for 50 columns. What is a character? What is a data type? What is a length? That is a time consuming, right? Let's look for what is the alternatives we have. All right. Okay. The next one is going to be different ways to declaring fields or variables. What are the different ways we have? Let's say, as of now, we declared the fields or variables like how we declare syntax. We declare like this: data, field name, type, data type. Otherwise, I can say field name, I can say length and type. This is how we declare, right? We have another option. Okay. Other options: declare variables or other option. I can say not options, other option. Okay. Okay. Variables. Okay. Declaring variables. It's very simple syntax. I can say data, field name, type, data element. Okay, sir, what is this data element? We're going to talk about this. What is the data element? A data element is nothing but it is a collection of domain and short description. Domain and short descriptions. Okay, do we have any other options to declare? Yes. Another option, declare. What is another option? Data, field name, type, database table name, field name. Whatever way you want to use, you can use it. Two options. Okay, let's get into this one. We'll see first option. We'll see the first option, declaring a variable with a data element. Okay, let's go back here. I'm going to the table. Please observe very carefully. You see a field called data element. Yes. First, I want to get into, like, for example, let's say, for example, Kunar. What is a data element? Kunar only. Let's get into name one. What is a data element? Name one underscore GP. Most of the time, data element will be with the same field name only, but certain times it will be different. Now, what is 01? What is 01 GP? Okay. Land one will be something else. Okay. What is this data element? See, it contains the data type, length, and description. All these four information will be available in data element. All this information will be available in the data element. Okay, you want to see what is there inside? Okay, select this, double click on it. If I double click on it, it shows that it is a what? Data element. Can you see here? Data element. Cooner. Okay, let me remove. It's a data element Cooner. What it contains? It contains data type. It contains length and it contains short description. All this information stores under a data element name called Cooner. So let me go back and can I see one more option? Yes, go back. Let's go to land one. Okay, land GP. Double click on it. It contains a data type, length, description. Go back. Name one underscore GP. Character, length, description. Wonderful. So I don't need to look for what is a data type, what is a length. If I know the data element, that is enough. Okay, let's go back and writing one more program. I am going to write one more program. I am going to program number 6. Create data element example. Executable program. Save. See, earlier when I selected local object, it was blank. Now automatically it is showing $TMP. Select local object again. Okay. This time we'll write it with the data elements. Okay. So let's go ahead and data. Okay. I can say Cooner type Cooner. Okay. So, but what I need to do first? Begin of work area. Right? Begin of work area. Then you can start writing Cooner type Cooner. Name one type. What is the data element for name one? Go back here. It is a name one underscore GP. Okay. Next ORT01 type ORT-GP. Land one type. Where is the land one? Land one underscore GP. Okay, that's it. End of work area. Then declare internal table. Data iTab like what table? Work area. Like table of work area. Next, fetch the data. Select Cooner name one ORT01 land one from KNA1 table. Then put it into table called internal table. Internal table is filled up. Next, push the data to work area. Loop at internal table, then put it into work area. Work area is filled up. Display the data. Right. I can say work area Cooner. Work area name one. Work area ORT01. Work area land one. End of the loop. Okay. See, check, activate. Execute. Same, right? Customer number. This is a customer name, city, and country. This is a how you can declare by using a data element. Let's go ahead and write one more program. Let's use what is the next one. We can start declaring with the table name and field name. What is this concept? This concept is nothing but you don't need to look for data element always. There is a one more easiest option because data elements always is different names. So you know what is a table name. You know what is a field name. Let's use table name and field name. Okay, let's go back. Program number 7. Create. Okay. Table name and field name example. executable program, local object. Okay, then what I need to do? Data, begin of work area. Okay, what the field? Corner. Then what I need to give here? Go back here, look for syntax, type, database table name, hyphen, field name. Okay. Okay, Kunar, type, database table name. What is the table name? KNA1. What is the field name? Kunar only. This is very easy. Name 1, type, KNA1, name 1. ORT 01, type, KNA1, hyphen, ORT 01. Then land 1, type, KNA1, hyphen, land 1. How simple is that? No need to remember what is a type. No need to remember what is a length. No need to remember what is a data element. You know table name, you know field name. Same field name. Okay. End of work area. Create internal table. Data I tab like table of work area. Fill the data. Select Kunar. Name 1. ORT01. Land 1. From table called KNA1. Put it into table called internal table. Internal table filled up. Then fill the work area. Loop at internal table, put it into work area. Internal table filled up. Display the data. Right? Work area. Corner. Work area. Name 1. Work area. ORT01. Work area. Land 1. End loop. Right? How simple is that? Okay, go ahead and check any errors. Check. No errors. Activate. Continue. Execute. Same result. So you have 3 options. Okay, let me open /o sc38, right? 6 display. Okay, /o sc38. One more window. See the difference in between the 3 programs. This program, I need to know the length and the type. This program, I need to know what is a data element. This program, I need to know what is a table name and field name. So it's up to you, whatever you feel comfortable, we use that one. So most of the time we'll go for this because I don't need to remember my data element always. I don't need to remember what is the length and type. It is a time consuming. So I know which table I'm going to work. I know what is the fields I'm going to work. Since you know these two, use that, as simple as that. All right. Okay, I'm going to stop it here. Any questions? Go ahead and shoot it to me. Any questions?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, while doing practice, it is logging out in 2 minutes only. It is not
Send me
possible
the
to do
screenshot.
practice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Any questions? Any other questions? Is it clear today's class for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is clear, sir.
Clear? What about other people? Answer from
Yes.
everyone? Clear? So
Yeah,
as simple as that, this is how we need to learn the program, right? It's what is the complication is, nothing is complicated. You need to know only one thing is any subject, you need to have a concentration, understanding in an easy way. Then any subject we can learn. Not only programming, even you can, if you want to learn Chinese language, Japanese language, even we can do that one. All right, guys. So any more questions before leaving today? All good?
Good, sir.
Yep. Thank you very much. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time. Okay. Any more
Sir.
questions? You can shoot it to me. All the new people who ever joined, if you like the class, send a mail to me about the payment details. I'll send it to you, the payment information. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time. Have a wonderful day.